Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is lesson number 9, how to review a primavera time schedule for a contractor and client. Time schedule floats in primavera. In my opinion, the difference between a workable and non-workable time schedule is the activities floats. Basically, there are two types of floats: free float and total float. Free float is the duration which an activity can be delayed in the start or the finish date before delaying the successor activity. The successor activity means the activity after. Simply, the free float is the amount of time which an activity can be delayed without affecting the activity will start after. The total float is the duration which an activity can be delayed in the start or the finish date before delaying the project completion date. It means every day the delays in this activity will delay the overall project completion date by 1 day. And the critical activities always has a free float and total float equal to 0. So when the activity is critical, it means that there is no float, there is no allowance to be delayed without delaying the successor activities and the project completion date. You need to check your schedule floats and be sure that you assigned a proper relationship between activities. Mainly, the big floats are a result from lack of relationship or wrong relationships. So simply, let's go and see how to find and fix the wrong total floats in your schedule. And this is the first thing the consultant or the client or whoever will review a time schedule will look for. They will look for the total float. This is the first thing they will look to. Okay, let's go and see in Primavera how to find and fix the total floats. This is our project, and we want to check the total floats here in our schedule. So first thing, we should show the total floats column. So from here, I'll search for total float. It is under duration, but to get it fast, I'll search it from here. But you can open duration and find total float as well. I'll move it down. After the finish, then I'll click apply. Here is the total float. Let's go and track the plaster work, for example. It has 240 days total float, which is something not reasonable. Okay, so what is the successor activity? After I finish the plaster, I need to start the paint. So I have here two things. I can link the plaster to itself first, so by floor. So I'll copy this plaster work, then from filter I choose just a filter when activity name contains plaster works, and I'll click apply, and from my layout I'll just hide it empty. Okay, first of all, I will link the plaster work to itself. It means that the ground floor should be finished before the first floor start. And let's see how this will affect our total flow. Let's do this relationship and let's show the relationship to be clear. And let's run the program. Now notice here this is 240. Let's schedule the project and see if there is any change. Now it became 60 days because I added another link to the activity. I told the activity you cannot start in the first floor unless you finish the ground floor. This is a way that you can uh, reduce the total float. Now I will remove my filter. Okay, another way to reduce the total float. This plaster work is depend on the painting work. So I'll go to the painting work. Painting work here has big float. So I'll copy the painting work and I will do the same what I did in the plaster work and make it finish to start here, finish to start here, finish to start, and finish to start. And let's run our schedule. Okay, so whether you link the activity itself per floors or link or fix the successor activity like the paint and the plaster, it depends on the activities you have. Let's go and see how our schedule look like now. Okay, so now everything seems to be fine. We have here ceramic tiles 300 days, which is not reasonable, of course. So make filter on the ceramic tiles. And we'll do the same relationship, finish to start, and let's run the program. And now we fixed the floats here. So the first method to fix the float is to link the activity per floor. The second method to fix the float is to link the activity to another activity. Let's say that to link the ceramic tiles to the painting or something. So it's depends on actually the program itself and how you program your schedule. And by the time when you used to do these schedules, you will know from the beginning how to avoid this wrong floats. So by practice you will know what is the activity to be done from the beginning. I hope this method will help you to reduce your total float, and if you have any questions, please send me and ask me how, and I will be happy to reply you. Thank you very much. See you in the next part.